Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we beat the game. What are we doing here? Goodbye. In the last episode, we beat the game and got the first ending. We also got our full mask, our full soul, and our full nail all completed. And we defeated the Hollow Knight and got our first ending, which is the worst ending, and finally learn a little bit about who he actually is. The Chosen One was supposed to hold the infection, but didn't really work out so well. We basically took over his job and we didn't save the world with it, and it's kind of a bad ending. But now it's like nothing ever happened. And we still have many things to explore, because we have the Shade Cloak to dash through those black walls. And for example, how can we break up Breda and Zoot? I've heard it with you all, Zoot. Precept 4. Forget your past. The past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else instead, such as the future or some food. Someday. One day, okay? So yeah, in today's episode, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're just gonna check out all those void walls that we couldn't go through. Starting, I think, with Deep Nest. So that we just have that out of the way right away. But also, even though it didn't quote-unquote happen that we defeated the Hollow Knight in this world, we actually do have his journal entry inside our journal. So it did happen at the same time. Hollow Knight. Fully grown vessel carrying the plague's heart within its body. The old king of Hollownest, he must have been desperate to save his crumbling little world. The sacrifices he imposed on others, all for nothing. Yeah, he wasn't really the chosen one after all, because he failed and he killed so many little guys for that. Let's check out those void walls that we definitely still need to do. So let's start off with Deep Nest. Kind of far away, so... Actually, never mind. It's not that bad. If we go from the ancient basin with the tram, it's kind of close. And yeah, we also still have this here, which, yeah, I won't touch yet. So, taking the tram. Yes, sir. Please get me the tram. Okay, let's go. Back into my favorite place. Yummy, yummy, yummy. With the best sounds in the world. Let me talk a little louder, because I gotta talk over these. Holy moly. I was so sad when I was editing the episode for Deep Nest, because it was so loud. So yeah, it was this place where we found the corpse of a Garpete. And here, to the right, was a void wall. But now, boink! Very satisfying. We can go through it. And they actually give us a little challenge for our Shade Cloak, because we need to go through these. Like dashing. So we have a little Gome obstacle course. So let's wait here. And dash. This looks pretty funny because we got these mini Garpetes that you gotta dash through perfectly. There you go. I actually did it. Wow. Yo, what? Oh my god. There's so much crumbling. With it giving us a brand new item, and it's actually the charm we could have already gotten. The Sharp Shadow, which is the last one besides, you know, the very last one. And I'm gonna get a bunch of hate for this, but I don't like Sharp Shadow at all. I think it's really useless. Okay, not useless, not handy at all. No charm is useless, besides Jonah's Blessing maybe. But Sharp Shadow, for the cost of 2, contains a forbidden spell that transforms shadows into deadly weapons. When using Shadow Dash, the bearer's body will sharpen and damage enemies. And what it doesn't tell you also is that your dash becomes a little longer, which might sound good, but the thing is, a lot of these platforming sections have been made with the normal dash in mind, and thus it will ruin everything. Actually, let me quit out of the game. I don't want to be here anymore. Map updated. So that should be the entirety of Deep Nest. Oh, I just realized I can, with my right stick, I can move faster through the map. Wow, okay. And let's equip it right away. It looks cool. Look at the dash. It sounds very loud as well. But like I said, it ruins the platforming sections, and the damage is very minimal. Wow, we did damage. Wow, we did damage. Okay, it did 2-shot him. So I don't know if it's like stronger than a nail hit or less, but it's kind of underwhelming. Anyway, let's check out how the grubs are doing after we finally got all the wards. What did you do to my grubbies? What did you do? What did you do? Grubbies, are you in there? Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, you do make a fun bounce pillow. After getting all the grubs, the grub father is happy and eats them all. But don't worry, he doesn't actually eat them like for a snack. He keeps them safe inside his belly and waits for them to become the grubberflies, for them to get wings. I'm assuming he's gonna die in the process actually, but that's just your job as a grub father. And yeah, it's very disturbing. There's this one famous clip that I think is one of the most beautiful things. Like, my reaction to the grub father eating other grubs is like somebody crystal dashing through here, and then it like reverses and it goes back. It's I'll put that video in the description. It's very beautiful. But yes, that is what happens to the grubs. Now that I'm here, actually, let's go to the snail shaman, because he can react to our brand new spell. Hello. That scream, oh, distorted in such a way. It's not within the skills of us snails to do such a thing. Wherever you draw this new power from, it's not a place my kind ever thought to look. Yeah, I thought you would say something like that, because this one is it's one of the most mysterious abilities. Okay, next up, let's go to Kingdom's Edge. I'm not looking forward to this, but there was also a void wall there that we need to check out. Thank you for destroying all these objects with my dash. And back here, let's get some soul, because I want to get in here with full pain. Yeah, I know how you feel. Full health. And here it is. Going through here will reveal the last warrior grave. And also my least favorite boss and the community's least favorite boss. Markov. You have come a long way, just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then, and die like those who came before you. Alright. It's the worst boss, but not because of what we're gonna do here. This is definitely the hardest warrior dream though, but the hatred will become much more apparent later towards this guy. Anyway, let's go. I'm ready. He is gonna spam a bunch of nails, Markov, and has the shield. He has the dream shield, which I do like. A nice lore. And you gotta keep moving and keep dodging him. And this is super annoying. Like, this is the only time you have like a little bit of rest. Like, he spins it super far around. Nice spells like this will hit him a bunch of times, because he's just so fast and so hard to hit. Like, I'm doing pretty good now, but that's just because I'm like pretty safe. Do an up spell while he's doing that. Like, he isn't even at his second phase yet. Okay, now he is. At his second phase, he has 2 shields and he throws things much faster. I'm doing everything pretty safe, but at this point I'm just like YOLO. Like, don't even want to deal with this guy. Super annoying. Prioritize dodging, but you know, if you have the spells and the hits to tank him, do it. Because I hate him. Yeah, this is the most hated boss. I'm so glad I killed you. Look at your body. All the way dead. All the way here. Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there. Still sleeping. So he's basically like Galleon, but he actually notices it. How long have I been hidden here? Here at the edge of the world, no one could find me except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself. They have no power over me, only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me. Yes, it is. And this gives a lot of, as well, a lot of essence. 200 only, bruh, come on. Bringing us to our final reward for Seer. The body of a warrior with a shield and nail. And that is also our final warrior grave. Markov. Lingering dream of a fallen warrior, only member of his forgotten tribe to take up a weapon. That's actually the one they were talking about. Back in the Spirit's Glade, there was this Thistlewind guy that said there was one moth of our tribe that did try to fight back. And it was Markov. May your efforts lead you somewhere worthy. Inspirational quote though, I do admire it. But that's it. And yeah, that was very funny. Actually, let me quit out here. Yeah, let's go to the Seer and claim our last reward, because we have all the essence we need. Oh, Seer, I got some yummy essence. I bet you would be proud of me. Hello. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. So much essence, so bright. You truly are the wielder my tribe so long has dreamed of. The folk of my tribe were born from a light. Light similar to essence. Similar to that powerful blade, though much brighter still. A light. When they refer to light, it's always about the infection. They were content to bask in that light and honored it for a time. But another light appeared in our world. A worm. A worm. We know that's the king. That's where the Pale King comes from. That took the form of a king. Okay, well, they say it. How fickle my ancestors must have been. They forsook the light that spawned them, turned their backs to it, forgot it even, And so this kingdom was born from that betrayal. But the memories of that ancient light still lingered. Hush whispers of fate until all of Hollowness began to dream of that forgotten light. Ah, but what's done is done. And so am I. The wielder has at last appeared, and I've held the memories of my tribe for long enough. It is time for us to be forgotten too. Don't remember us, wielder. Don't honor us. We don't deserve it. Ah, I'm sorry. Light. Radiance. I remember you. And thus ending the saga of the seer. By doing this you get an achievement, of course, but also reveals so much lore that you need to figure everything out here. This is where the infection originated from. It was because of the moths. Not that they made an infection juice themselves per se, but they worshipped a light. A light that didn't cause the infection yet. But the moment the king came, everyone was attracted to that light more, because it's funny because like bugs are attracted to light, like that's the whole lore basically, like ooh, light, light. And they chose the king light instead of their original god they worshipped. Thus, that original god got angry and wanted to take revenge and spread their light across the dreams of all these bugs. That's why everyone is dreaming and talking about light, and that is where the affection originates from. That original moth god that is making everyone dream is what caused this whole kingdom to go in ruin. And then the king eventually had to fix it and did this whole Hollow Knight thing. It's all coming together. Apparently, the seer did not forget the original light. She was loyal, and I think that's why she's the only one that didn't die, because the moth god that they worship was not angry at her and thus kept her safe, I think. But who is this original moth god that caused every infection here? I don't know, we might find out. So now with all that cleared up, the only questions we still kind of have is just why did the Hollow Knight not work out as the infection safekeeper, and how did the king make all of us and all of those failed experiments, and what determines what makes someone perfect, and why did it fail in the end? This is so cool, and that's definitely what I'm going to be enjoying so much about Silksong, is actually going to be trying to invest into the lore without knowing everything in advance. While explaining this to you guys, I do get a lot of joy, like sort of slowly giving you guys the puzzle pieces, even though probably every one of y'all already knows about it. It is so cool how this game gives you the story like this. It doesn't straight up tell you. Definitely a unique experience. Anyway, let's go to the Queen's Gardens and check out the last void wall that we have to check out. I'm going to show you a prime example why Sharp Shadow is awful, because we're going to go to a platforming section that is perfectly designed for the normal dash ability. Even though this charm is considered good for the upcoming thing we're going to find, the platforming section that we are going to have to do for it just proves how freaking annoying it is. So this, for example, like we gotta dash all the way at the back there. Like I can kind of interpret it, but like this, for example, overshot it. Go down here, overshot it by a mile. So at the left here, this is where we got stopped, and now we can go past it. So we have brand new areas to uncover, and as you might remember from when we were last here, we were in this little sneak peek section where we saw those glowing roots, and that is exactly where this is going to lead us. So yeah, okay, so the parkour section wasn't that bad, but still it proves my point. Going up here, you'll see a little lock right there, and we're locked in. And we get a little gauntlet section, little enemy gauntlet. And okay, maybe I'm starting to like Sharp Shadow, okay. Resurrection. Oh, and we got Clav helping us. So this is where Clav is after all this time. And she will finally help and do what she desires and do some combat and kill the traders with us. Okay, we are taking quite a bit of damage. But there is also a boss waiting for us. The Trader Lord. You need to have the you need to have the Shade Cloak here, because this is the first boss that will do attacks where you need to dash through them. He also does double damage, but Clav is quote-unquote helping us. Don't worry, guys. You can just jump over him, or you can dash through him. I like to jump over him after what I learned from doing this boss a lot of times, like hitless. If you go a little bit away, let's try to see the other attacks here. This one, you gotta dash through here. And do here. Oh, you actually do damage, Clav. And this one. And there's the double damage. So let's do some spells. Okay. Dash. Kill. Okay, let's tank the hits. Let's tank the hit. Oh, this is scary. Okay. No! Glove! Yeah, get him back! And Trader Lord is a he, by the way. Everyone knows this, of course. And thus, in the process, we killed Glove. You might think we are monsters, because I told you guys about this whole choice we get to make with Glove. By saving her in the ancient basin, you get her to here, and we killed her. There's no other thing we could have done there. I think this is the better route to take, and you know, the one that almost all the players will take, because you don't know about the not saving Glove in Ancient Basin pretty much. This, I think, leads to a very epic climactic battle, both getting killed here in the end. If you decide to not save her at the Ancient Basin and go all the way here and fight the Trader Lord, then you will finally trigger the other path, because otherwise you would still get Glove here. What you will have then is Glove will chill out in Dirtmouth, waiting for her next supposedly goal she will have. And she has new dialogue, of course. Ah, Tiny Warrior, I'm glad I could see you again. You've inspired me. I'm about to head off in search of other places and other foes. This quiet town's the perfect stop before I scale the cliffs and head out onto the plains. Which is not a good thing, by the way, because if you go too far out of Hollownest, you'll start to lose your mind, because that is what the king granted us. I'll be off soon. It's a dangerous thing to trek the desolate sands beyond the kingdom. I'll need all my strength to survive them. First though, a good rest is in order. And once you dream mill her, Nola, I'm coming. More challenging foes are out there, somewhere. But none in this room could take me to you. And then, when you leave Dirtmouth and come back, she will just be gone and go on an adventure. This might seem like the better ending, but I think this is the better choice to do, because this is way more epic. But yeah, it doesn't matter in the end, because they both do not give achievements. This is just for the faith of Glove, like I said. But that's not it. We did the Trader Lord, and the Trader Lord is the fourth Mantis Lord, actually. If you look at the Mantis Lord's battle, you see a fourth broken throne, which was for the Trader Lord. Let's read about it. The post-lord of the Mantis tribe embraced the infection and turned against his sisters. I have felt that desire to take the infection into myself, to become stronger, more powerful. These thoughts haunt my dream during the darkest times. A false hope, but it can burn so brilliantly in one's mind. Trader Lord willingly took the infection to become stronger, and he certainly did, but at what cost? We're getting close to all the encounters, we need 3 more. We're back here. We're back at the Pale Roots with this corpse right here. With a bunch of dead bugs as well. Protect. Seems like the guardian of whatever's in here. Kill that. And this is actually where we got the sneak peek. And this is also a very important character, which was originally going to be a boss that was cut from development, but they still used the body here. And, well, this is the last person of the 5 Great Knights. This is the last one. So they seem to be protecting something really important here then, since they died here too. Let's go in here. Let's see what's in here. Very tight corridor with a bunch of these beautiful roots. No more music, no more sound. Hello? Oh my. Mommy, sorry. Who might you be, my lady? Turns into a redditor. Oh, look at those cute eyes. The White Lady. Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid, or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place? It is true that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True, one like you was awaited. So we weren't the chosen one, but they were waiting for one of our like. So I guess it's me. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind. Half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. Ooh, seems like a really cool item. Can we dream mill you? Can we dream mill your little lap, your little feet? So it can access a mind, then the seals shall break before its blade. One of the smart cookies. With it, we get the super important item, that is the white fragment. Only half of it. What is this piece of garbage? It faced the gender child. She's a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted like time together. She's talking about Hornet. I never begrudged the worm's dialence as bargain. In fact, I feel some affection for the creature birthed. If your path were ever to align, I imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally. So the king made the bargain with Hera the Beast. So I guess Hornet is called the gender child because, you know, Hera the Beast is actually like a, you know, a spider is actually a bug that exists, and the king is sort of like this genderless thing or something. But because the mother is Hera, she actually has a gender. Within my roots, the weakening of the vessel I plainly feel. Only two obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course, regression, all might relinquish to that pernicious plague. The second I find preferable, and would seek your aid in its occurrence, replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel, its supposed strength was ill-judged. Yeah, we've noticed. It was tarnished by an idea instilled, but you are free of such blemishes. You could contain that thing inside. So am I, like, actually a pure vessel? What makes me so special, man? Right. I'll offer fair warning. The vessel may itself be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within. Yep, the infection. Very good that we actually did it in this order, because we get a lot of context with this. To claim its role requires strength of some magnitude. Prepare yourself well before attempt. We already did it, no worries, lady. Prepare well, but don't dally. Were the vessel to break prematurely, that plague would unleash with rage and power built of ages chained. How beautiful. The White Lady. Let's read about this brand new thing we got, and that's actually our last charm slot here, although we haven't finished it yet. It is going to be one hell of a charm with a cost of the most we've seen yet of 5 notches. Fragment of a white charm, it cannot be equipped. So once we have the other half, we have all the charms. Let's get out of here, but before we actually officially leave, let's go back in. I think she has a little bit more to say. I'm back. I miss you already. Mommy, sorry. Mommy. Do I seem prisoner here? If so, it's not by any choice, but my own. These bindings about me I've chosen to erect. Okay. There is some shame I feel for my own part in the deed, and this method guarantees it cease. I still feel the urge, you see. I always will. A voracious desire to spread seeds upon the land, to propagate myself, to breed. Okay, I volunteer. Interesting. So that is just her desires. She just wants to breed a lot. We might have found our mother, because there are so many bodies in the abyss, and like, which bug could ever, you know, take so many children? Maybe the Gruz mother, but it seems like she is the one that birthed us. We should probably come back here, but going back to where we fought the Trade Lord and Clav, we see that Clav still has a spirit that you can kill, so don't dream know it. Well, now, that was something. A true battle of mighty warriors, so intense, so climactic. It's really everything I have ever hoped for. And see, this is why it's sort of the good ending for Clav, because it's everything she hoped for. Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny buck, you set a valiant example. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it. Be on my way soon. Nola is waiting, and I'm done down here. Just savoring the moment a little longer. Good on you, Clav. Good on you. So we can just return right over here. Love the sharp shadow. Ooh, I wall jumped on like the perfect pixel right there. Okay, let's take off the stupid charm, because I've had it with these parkour sections. And let's give the White Lady a nice little present, because, you know, I have a little bit of a crush on her. So I think we should give her a nice flower. I think that fits her aesthetic perfectly. And, you know, since we have our grave right here, that's not what I need to do. I want to do it here. We can bring it actually pretty close. We just gotta survive this room, which I think is a little easier backwards. Yeah, it's just that last dash. So yeah, that's actually perfect. Let's bring her a little gift. Oh, I'm so excited. Yippee. I got a present. 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 Present. Me. Hello. I got a present for you. Please take it. Please take it. Please take it. Yes, please. Please give it. Oh, what precious gift it offers, though alas, I shan't accept. Not of me that flower, nor of this kingdom. Far it travelled to reach this place. Sort of. Brought by one beloved, fair knight of lands serene. There's a rare power hidden in those frail petals. To hold it so close, one must surely be unaware of its nature. Well, that's the unique dialogue you get with her. She also has a bunch of interactions with a few charms, so let's put them on. First of all, being Grimchild. She actually has different dialogue for like the first stages of Grimchild and the last one, so it's good that we do this now and we haven't gotten the last one yet. She has also one for Defender's Crest, of course, the poopy smell. And she will, of course, react to something once we complete this thing, but we haven't gotten that yet. But let's check these out for now. Sorry, just one more time, mommy. Mommy, sorry, I just want to see your cute reaction, okay? Ah, that creature beside. It would be naive to claim it friends, though you two share a similarity. It is a distant link, one words would strain to convey. For it to cling to you now, you've been consumed in the ritual of the Scarlet's clan. In what poor moment they descend upon our rune, aid their propagation if you so choose, but do not renege on the larger test this kingdom implores. Guys, don't worry, we got a cute Grim child, they ain't gonna do anything bad. That scent! Does another travel with you? Is that you, O Grim, my mighty knight? Yeah, I think she's like blind. That's why she has such sparkly eyes. I cannot see... There you go. I cannot see you, but then time has clouded my eyes and I cannot see much. Even your booming voice falls silent upon me. Only the small one I register, if maybe because it shares some piece of myself. There you go. This confirms it actually. We are part of her. This is our mom. This is the ultimate mommy. This one stands clear upon a misted world. Ah, but my, that potent smell does recall such joyous memory. Only a short moment we had together, compared to ruin now endured. But what shining times they were. I am grateful you would visit, even if it's to see me in somewhat faded form. Dear Ogrim, I'm sure you saw Drya on the way in. That's the guard we see dead in front. She stood guard over me for so long. Despite her hard front, she's always been a caring type. I'm sure she'll much enjoy a night's reunion. And that is what confirms all that. That's beautiful. If it isn't obvious, we're in the Queen's Gardens. She seems to be very royal. She seems to be guarded by special knights. This is the Queen, guys. We found the Queen! So I think that's where I'm gonna be leaving it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, there isn't much to do anymore. And as you can see, we have 105 completion already. I think in the next episode, we are going to deal with Zod. I've had it that he has my girl. I am going to make sure that boy doesn't touch her ever again. And I'll see you all in the next episode where we do exactly that. Also, this is all probably gonna be released when there has been probably Silksong news from Xbox trailer thingy, perhaps, which I don't know yet, because it's before that. If so, holy moly, I'm goddamn hyped. If not, yeah, we were clowns again, I guess. Subscribe.